Imagine walking into a quiet, cozy neighborhood. The houses are modest, the lawns well kept, and the streets peaceful. On the surface, nothing seems extraordinary. Yet, hidden behind these unassuming doors are people quietly building fortunes. Not by chasing status, flashy cars, or social approval, but through deliberate habits, discipline, and a long-term vision for their financial future. This is the world that the Next Millionaire Next Door opens up for us, a modern reinterpretation of the classic work by Thomas J. Stanley, now explored by his daughter, Sarah Stanley Fallaw. The original book shocked the world by revealing that the stereotypical millionaire wasn't the glamorous CEO or Wall Street trader, but often a frugal, hardworking small business owner or professional living a modest lifestyle. But the world has changed. Today, social media, the gig economy, and consumer culture have added new layers of complexity. So what does it take to be a millionaire now? In the 21st century? That's what Sarah Fallaw unpacks.
The DNA of modern millionaires. The book introduces a framework for distinguishing the prodigious accumulators of wealth, PAWs, from the under-accumulators of wealth, UAWs. Think of PAWs as people who understand how to make money work for them, and UAWs as those who earn a lot but spend as much or more than they make. At the heart of this distinction are 7 core factors, which Fallaw calls the new DNA of wealth. 1. Frugality, wealth's secret superpower. Frugality isn't about being cheap, it's about being deliberate. The modern millionaire doesn't buy a car to impress neighbors or choose a designer outfit to gain approval. Instead, they focus on value and purpose. Every dollar saved today is a dollar invested in their future. Story. Consider a physician earning $250,000 a year. On paper, he should be rich, but he spends lavishly, luxury cars, high-end clothes, exotic vacations, and has almost nothing saved. His neighbor, a school principal earning a fraction of that, drives a 5-year-old sedan, cooks at home, and invests consistently. 30 years later, who do you think has more financial freedom? The principal. Actionable tip. Before buying, ask, does this purchase serve my long-term goals or just my short-term desires?
2. Confidence. Believing in your financial destiny. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's the belief that you have control over your financial life. UAWs often blame external factors, the economy, taxes, bad luck. Pause, focus inward. They believe their choices, discipline, and effort will shape their financial outcomes. Actionable tip. Start by taking ownership of your finances. Track your spending, review your investments, and make intentional choices. Confidence grows when you see the results of consistent action. 3. Responsibility. Be the pilot of your financial life. Wealthy people don't wait for a bailout or hope for luck. They take responsibility. This means monitoring spending, setting clear goals, and holding yourself accountable. Think of it as being the pilot of your financial airplane instead of letting turbulence dictate your path. Story. One PA couple reviewed their monthly expenses with precision. They knew every dollar's destination, savings, investing, essential living. Their friends often joked about their meticulous budgeting, yet decades later, that discipline built them a multi-million-dollar retirement fund, quietly, without fanfare. Actionable tip. Schedule a monthly financial check-in. Review your accounts, adjust your budget, and make course corrections. Responsibility is earned through consistent action.
4. Planning, mapping the road to wealth. Without a plan, wealth is just luck. The next millionaire doesn't wing it. They set measurable goals, create a roadmap, and adjust along the way. Planning is a continuous process, not a one-time event. Story. Mark, a pa, wanted financial independence by age 50. He calculated how much to save monthly, automated investments, and monitored progress. Unexpected expenses came, medical bills, home repairs, but because he had a plan, these were minor detours, rather than derailments. Actionable tip. Write down your financial goals, break them into monthly actions, and track progress. Treat your plan as a living document, evolving as life changes. 5. Perseverance. Weathering the storms. The path to wealth isn't smooth. Market downturns, unexpected bills, career changes, they're all inevitable. The PAW persists. They see setbacks as learning opportunities, not reasons to quit. Story. Jane, a UAW, invested in the stock market but panicked during a downturn, selling at a loss. Mark, her PA friend, maintained his investments, buying strategically during the dip. 10 years later, Mark's portfolio had grown exponentially while Jane struggled to recover. Actionable tip. Treat wealth building as a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on consistency, not short-term gains.
6. Social indifference. Freedom from keeping up. Here's where modern millionaires really differ. They don't care about societal pressure to consume. They reject the keeping up with the Joneses mindset. This independence allows them to make rational, values-driven financial choices, rather than decisions based on image. Story. A Pa family lives in a modest home, drives reliable vehicles, and vacations comfortably but not extravagantly. Their neighbors live in the latest luxury homes, yet often feel stressed by debt. The Pa's, unburdened by comparison, enjoy real financial freedom. Actionable tip. Audit your social influences. Limit exposure to media or friends who encourage unnecessary spending. Define your own version of financial success. 7. Disciplined investing, the engine of wealth. Income alone doesn't build wealth. Disciplined investing does. The modern millionaire automates contributions, invests consistently, and avoids trying to time the market. They understand that small, consistent actions compound into extraordinary results. Story. A dentist earning $200K per year invested $1,500 a month in an index fund starting at age 30. By 60, the investments compounded into several $1,000,000, requiring no extreme risk or timing the market, just consistent, disciplined action. Actionable tip. Automate your investments. Pay yourself first and let time and compounding do the heavy lifting.
The tale of two high-income earners. To bring these principles to life, imagine Jane and Mark. Jane, high income, luxury lifestyle, social image focused, spends as fast as she earns, appears wealthy but financially trapped. Mark, moderate lifestyle, disciplined spending and investing, ignores social pressures, looks ordinary but builds real wealth quietly over decades. The lesson: appearances can be deceiving. True wealth is hidden, built on habits and choices, not flashiness. Key takeaways for your own journey. 1. Start with a financial inventory. Know your income, expenses, assets, and debts. Knowledge is power. 2. Treat frugality as a superpower. Spend deliberately. Prioritize experiences over things. 3. Automate savings and investments. Make wealth building a non-negotiable habit. 4. Ignore social pressure. Focus on your personal goals, not society's expectations. 5. Play the long game. Consistency beats luck. Wealth is built over decades. 6. Educate yourself. Financial literacy boosts confidence and decision-making.
Final thoughts. The Next Millionaire Next Door isn't just a book about money. It's a book about character, discipline, and intentional living. It teaches that wealth isn't about luck or income. It's about how you think, how you act, and the habits you cultivate daily. The modern millionaire is quiet, deliberate, and focused on the long game. They don't chase trends or impress strangers. They choose freedom over approval, security over status. And in doing so, they achieve something far more valuable than money, true independence and peace of mind. If you take away just one lesson from this book, let it be this: your financial life is your story. Write it deliberately, live it intentionally, and build wealth quietly but powerfully. If this summary sparked new ideas for your own financial future, there's more waiting for you. On Next Chapter Idea, I turn powerful books into clear, actionable blueprints you can start using today. Check out my other summaries on the channel or grab the free downloadable Wealth Builder Blueprint linked below, a simple one-page guide to help you start applying these habits right away. It's my way of helping you turn each next chapter you watch into the next chapter of your life.